Waste not, want not. For the bubbles. I don't use lighters because I feel that they are too dangerous. So I just wait for the bubbles to dissipate. As you can see there, I think the bubble has gone. UV light, very powerful, very strong. Mirror surface so it does both sides at once, cures it. Sorry for my face being in the camera. I just need a mirror surface to work from. You could put it out in the hot sun for 5 to 10 minutes. It will do the same job, set it hard. Remember to wear gloves because this is very toxic. And you should wear a face mask not to breathe in the fumes or the vapors they're called. That should be done. So I'll test it with a cocktail stick. Don't put your own fingers in there because it's very hot. Yeah, set up. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do it again. Just about 10 or 20 seconds because the torch, UV torch, is very strong, very powerful. You can top it up as well, which I'm going to do. Well, I actually will top it up with some of this mixture that I just made. Just a tiny bit. I'm an asthmatic, so I can smell the odor, and I'm just using very little amounts. Sorry for my stomach is rumbling, sorry about that. So you just need a tiny amount, then you do a bit at a time to help it to set. Then you go back and hide this away from the sun, otherwise it will set really quickly. And you don't want that. Hello. I normally make polymer clay videos, but today I thought I'll try something different for a change. Just lightly go over it like that. That cures both sides. Bottom and top, or top and bottom, because of the mirror, the reflection from the mirror. Okay. Use your cocktail stick. Yes, definitely set. And now for the best bit. The best bit. Sorry, 1 second. So just do a bit and then set it and then do a bit more. So if you do it all at once, it won't set. So I've had some octopus sitting by the window for a while, and because I went mad with the litter, it didn't set properly. So I'm doing in stages. Then to get the bubbles out, you just tap it on there like that. See, pick it up and get the air out. There you go. Oh, oh no. I thought the battery had finished. So it's just one battery that goes in there, brand new battery. Gotta do this one in stages, otherwise you'll have a gooey mess. This is the first time I'm using this mold. Normally I make my acorns by hand, but they're polymer clay, so they're much easier and much quicker and safer. That should be done. Yep, it's done. Usually I make acorns like this. These are polymer clay acorns with the proper acorn top, But my niece and I picked those. and then I saved them and tried them out. So make sure you keep this out the sunlight because the whole thing will set up on you really, really quick. So I've got my curtains open, but I'm very cautious. I hide it down there behind my desk so it doesn't set. Once it's set, you can't do nothing about it. Take the bubbles out again. All the trapped air is what you need to remove. See, those become bubbles. There are bubbles in there, I can see them. But I don't use lighters, so for me, this is it. I don't like lighters on my really expensive molds because they can spoil. And then you wasted like £10 on a really good acorn silicone mold. Because you know silicone will shrink if you put too much heat on it. You see this one? Oh. Yes, it. Yeah, normally I don't speak on my videos, so and because of the weather, I got a bit of sore throat, so I got croaky voice. Sorry about that, but it can't be helped, you know. I miss making my tea making videos. Tea drinking making. Thanks for the 1 thumbs up. I really appreciate you. And safety is paramount. I have had this stuff on my fingers and it's so horrible. No, my battery's running out. So sticky and so horrible to get off. But you can take it off with rubbing alcohol. Just spray your fingers, leave for a little while and then wash off. Due diligence is a must, okay? That means do your own research and stuff like that. Because some people might have an irritation. I mean, especially to this. Before I never used to wear rubber gloves when I worked with this product. And I got a rash up my arm. And then I stopped working with this product for a while. It's very dangerous. They sell it for kit to advertise towards kids, but I don't think children should be using this. It's highly toxic. Then you'll have skin irritations and you'll have to go to the hospital and to the doctors, have special creams and lotions and potions. Try to, rid yourself of the allergy. It takes years, Best not to use it if you're allergic at all. Some people have come up with really bad lung conditions after using it for years, and now they can't breathe properly. So an American lady I watched, yeah, very young American lady, did a class or a tumbler or something, and they didn't have their windows open or their doors or a fan, and she inhaled the toxic substance. I don't know if they were wearing masks, but it settled onto her lungs, the vapors, the fumes. I don't know if they were wearing any protective gear. Sorry, my face keeps getting into my work. But the thing is, I really, really need the reflective, the reflective mirror background to set both sides at the same time. Yeah, nobody's even watching, but I love doing this, so I'll just carry on. I've never used this mold before, so I don't know what it's going to be like to unmold it or demold it. And then you have to stick the two pieces together using the same resin. Yeah, that's it. I think it'll take one more round in here. Yep, and then it'll be done. Oh wow, look at that. And then I can turn it into a necklace for myself, a pendant, a phone charm, anything I please. I can feel it still warm. You know, the particles, they heat up, don't they? That's how it sets with the special UV light. On the top I could just have plain, like plain resin with no glitter added. I think I might do that after my final glittery round. This is chunky glitter and fine glitter mixed together. You can get them from Amazon. I could find a link for you. Yeah, I think that is right to the top. My friend from abroad is going to try epoxy resin. I used to love working with epoxy resin years ago, and now I just sometimes work with UV resin. Mostly I work with polymer clay because I'm my polymer clay artist. I make flowers with polymer clay and other products, other crafts, fun things. Okay, that should be done. Yep, definitely done. I'm so excited. Alright, then I have to take this and stick it onto that. So I think I'll just do it one more time so I don't get anything on me. Although I think this one needs a top up because see, it hasn't gone all the way to the top, because as it sits it also shrinks because it's a plastic, isn't it, like an acrylic. So let me top that up. Oh, actually, didn't I say I was going to top it with glitter? Oh, I'll top it with glitter. Guess I'll just top it with some glitter resin. oops, try to keep it inside the mold. When it's so small, it's easier said than done. So last little pat to get the air out, bubbles out, and then hit it with your torch, UV torch. I think I picked up this torch for about £10 when I first started on Amazon, but I can't remember now. So they might still have it or not, I don't know. It's just called Smarter, and it's a UV 395 nm. So it's very strong. That should be done. Yep, it's done. Okay, now I'm going to demold that one first because it will be cooler, and this one will be hotter because I just finished. So I'm going to take my glove off, or not, I don't know, because if it's goopy inside, I don't want it to go on my skin, although one of my hands is exposed. So demold, just go stretch it out like this all the way around and push it up from underneath, and it comes out. There you go, nice and clean, ready to be used for the next time. Okay, here it is. The acorn feels a bit sticky, so I'm gonna hit it with the torch. That's definitely a tiny bit sticky, but not too much that it's bad for my fingers. It's definitely set, but it's a bit sticky. Just hit it for about 10 seconds and it should be done, set. And then we'll take the other one out and hope for the best. It's the same thing. This one's got mica around it. Oh, so there's a bit of residue coming out. Can you see? I'm gonna hit it with a torch again. See? So that's not on. That's not set properly. I'll do it again. I usually just count to 10 in my head, and sometimes 20. Just move over the piece with a torch. And remember, it's hot. Oh, there you go. Has it formed properly? I don't know. I'll check it. Yeah, it has. So I'm just going to go through with the torch again with this one. And then that one. It's got like a flat top instead of a ones that I like and make with my polymer clay. And then you can take out the residue and just put it in the bin. There might be something left in there. You see that didn't form to the rest of the top from the acorn. And then that one, hit it for 10 seconds. and then join the two together, and then you can add more mica powder to the top with a tiny bit of resin. Yes, it's a bit of gold, but not enough gold, just a hint of gold, and it's a flat. It didn't pick up the divot, or maybe it's not supposed to have a divot in it. It seems to be like a flat top. Lucky I wore gloves, look at the mess that would have been on my fingers. And now, if you have the correct side, this side, I've got a little extra divot as well. You can join the two pieces together. By applying this, use it as glue, don't need that much. You can just keep it plain if you want, or you can do what I did, which is have the glittery thing. So hopefully it stays together. Oops. Just sitting awkwardly. Oh, it's totally awkward there. Perfect. And then hit it on the sides. Apply the light. Do it for longer because you're using it as a glue now. You can hand drill it when it's properly set to add your eye hook. There you go. That's my first one, so it's a bit, it's not like, perfect. But because it's my first one, I still like it, and I can make more, Nothing in life is always perfect for your first go, your first try. But you shouldn't give up, Just give it a try again and again. Yeah, I can definitely smell it. And then I've got a tiny ridge here which I'm gonna file away when it's properly set. So it does look really pretty, like under the blue light. I don't think the gold mica picked up properly. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be gold, that's why. Looks like a diamond in my hand. Looks like it's got facets. The top bit, it's got facets, so it looks nice, dimensional, different. It's nice. Okay, so I'll say I think it's done. So then this one you can wash up with soap and water and then reuse it when it's clean and dry. I think the divot's left in. See, there's a pokey bit of the. Let me see if I can attach it back on. See if I can. I don't know. Let me add a bit. The divot of the acorn top is left in there. So that's why I didn't get that's why I got flat acorn instead of a pointy top. Let's see if I can pick it up like this. So So just to put gently this one in there. I don't know if it even will go in there now. Maybe. So you can do this one from underneath, and hopefully they join together. Hopefully. Silicone is see-through, transparent. So hopefully the light penetrates and the divot joins onto the acorn top. Yeah, see? Looks like it. Look, there's the top. Cool, isn't it? So pretty. So nice. Hopefully. Right. Try again. Remember, it's hot. And if it hasn't, so today, has it touched? So, oh yes! Oh, excellent! Oh wow! And look, it's cleaned out all the gold. Oh wow! That is so nice. Look at that. Wow! I love it. Okay, so you have to just place it there. I have got an extra bit there. I'm gonna shave that off with the nail file. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna just hit it with light all the way around again. So if you're watching live, I don't know if you are, so I'm making this video for you. So we were talking earlier on WhatsApp. So, but this is my preferred resin, which is called UV resin, because it sets so fast with the hot sun outside or the UV light, as you saw me do in this video. I'll send this link to you so you can buy the correct UV resin on Amazon. Okay, see, I saw you. I'm sorry, you saw me make it, yeah, in front of your eyes, so it's achievable. And look, I got the divot on the top, as real acorns have, you know, acorn top, before it was lost. So, okay, so I'm gonna stop the video and then go and clean my hands and then play with this later. So happy with that. So I might even give that a wash. So I don't know. Anyway, see you. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah. So if you want these, they're on Amazon, but they're a bit pricey. Okay, they're about like just these two pieces together. They're about £10. Sometimes they have a sale on, so you can just wait for the sale. Okay. Take care. Bye. I don't want to touch that yet until it's dry.